Hi guys, very good morning to you. It's morning time here, and it's a lovely day, sunny day. So I am recording this question. It is something that has been suggested, and so I thought I'd give it a try. Um, so what we're looking at today is what is in store for me in the next 3 months. All right, what's coming up in life in the next 3 months? You have three piles in front of you: pile one, pile two, and pile three. Pile one is the sunstone. Pile two is the amethyst. Pile 3 is the green aventurine. So please pause your videos and pick the pile, and we'll start the interpretation. The question being, what's in store, what's coming up in the next 3 months for you? Alright, so let's start with pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1, people with the sunstone. What's coming up for you in the next 3 months? Let's see. The smoky mirror. The Leo, the lover. Expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. All right. So Leo, the lover. Then we have Gemini, the butterfly. I'm going to read out the rest of the cards later, the sentences or words later. From the tarot, I'm getting King of Swords, King of Wands also. All right. King of Wands, the Lovers. All right. And Epiphany. Okay. So I hope this is fitting in. I'm not sure exactly, but fine. I'm going to put these here. All right, so pile 1, what's coming up for you in the next 3 months? Okay, so the very first thing that I'm seeing here is basically that this, with the smoky mirror here, I feel that things are a little clouded, or things are a little unclear for you guys at this point of time, I sense, for pile number 1. All right, so it's almost like the mirror is smoky. You can't see what's coming up. You are not sure what's going to happen in the next 3 months. You probably want to know. I sense with this card here, the Buddha meditating, I sense that there might be you trying to get some answers via meditation, or just thinking about things, but things are not clear about whatever situation it is that you are thinking about. Things are not clear at this point, I sense, right? The mirror is smoky. There seems to be a reflection, but you cannot see what exactly is it. And I'm sensing a lot of stuff happening in the background, but you're just not sure what is coming towards you. Pile number one. All right. So there is a sense of being a little directionless, being a little lost, that kind of thing. All right. Now, with the Epiphany card here, when I actually pair up these two cards, the Smoky Mirror and the Epiphany, it's almost like, from the Smoky Mirror, you suddenly come into clarity. All right. So it says reveal your gifts. Now I do sense, for some of you here, there is a halo here. So I feel that it's possible you have certain psychic, intuitive gifts that you are not aware of, and that might be revealed to you in the next 3 months in a sort of epiphany. All right, that is for some of you. Okay, now for the others of you, I am sensing that whatever you are unclear about, it could be in any area of your life, in your career, in your relationships or finances or studies or health, whatever it is, you are trying to seek clarity, gain clarity. And I sense that clarity is going to happen with this Epiphany card. All right, I am literally seeing this as, something emerging. All right, this blindfold that you had in the Smoky Mirror, that's going to come off, and you are going to get an epiphany about your situation, a sort of breakthrough moment, a clarity of some sort, right? And now this is a card 11. All right, so this is a master number. This is something that, and then I get the card number 6, which means this is something to do with love, I sense. But it could be love for your career, it could be love for your relationships, whatever. But I'm sensing that you are transitioning from the Smoky Mirror to the Epiphany, where things are finally going to be clear, okay? Regarding whatever aspect of life it is in that you want clarity towards, right? Now, I do sense with the Gemini card here, I'm sensing a lot to do with communication, transformation, I'm seeing a curiosity, communication, collaboration, maybe a lot of social media communication. Maybe you are having brilliant ideas at this time. With the Knight of Swords, if I pair this up with the Knight of Swords, I feel that you are going to be mentally very, very alert and agile at this point, right? I'm seeing a lot of communications. I'm seeing your intellect being very high. You're very perceptive, you're very bright, you're very restless, maybe even, all right? Because there's so much mental energy I'm seeing. It's possible because, this clarity has come to you in this breakthrough, which is the reason I sense that you are going to be functioning in your brightest intellect in the next 3 months. I am also seeing collaborations. I'm seeing a lot of, interactions with people via media, via social media, maybe messages, calls, etc. So you are going to be super busy, I sense, mentally as well as physically. I do sense a lot of connectedness here, all right? Now, with the King of Wands, the Lovers, and the Leo card, with these 3 cards, I'm sensing that you guys are going to meet someone who is probably going to be the love of your life, all right? Now, I know we are just talking about just a 3-monthly thing here, but I mean, these things can happen anytime, right? And with Leo the Lover, I sense, this person who you are going to meet, I sense you might meet this person via some sort of communication, via some sort of social media, some collaboration, something like that. And it's possible that is the epiphany that happens. Maybe you are hoping for someone in love and you're waiting for that and you're not clear if you'll ever find something like that. Maybe that is the epiphany, because you know what, if I look at the epiphany card and this lovers card, right? Now these two cards are number 6 cards, right? And number 6 is the number of love. So I sense there's going to be, for a lot of you here, there's going to be some sort of an epiphany, some sort of a breakthrough moment, some sort of big, pleasant surprise coming up in love. All right, this could happen. It could happen in the next 3 months. We are looking at 3 months, but it's also possible it might happen in next 6 months, because I am getting 6 as a number. This card is also the card 11, which means possibly you are seeking a relationship and that is what is coming to you. And now with the Gemini card here, these are twins, right? I'm getting a very strong soulmate or twin flame vibe in this pile. I mean, I don't know why, but with Leo the lover, with Gemini the twins, with Epiphany, and with lovers, I feel there's something very strong coming up in your love life, guys. I am pairing up the lovers card with the Gemini card. These are twin flames, soulmates, whatever you call it. There's the sun here, there's the moon here, and there's roses here. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like a very strong love, a soulmate twin flame love that's actually headed your way in the next 3 months, I sense. Right now, with Leo the lover and the King of Wands, I feel that this person could be someone who's a fire sign. Seems like a fire sign, someone very open, someone who's very passionate, someone who is not afraid to sort of show their feelings. Because Leo the lover, the words that are used here is expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. So yeah, I mean, this person to me seems like a burst of sunlight, actually. This is the masculine energy that I'm seeing, but please apply it as it fits, right? This person has his hand drawn out and they are the lover. So there is a lover coming into your life, pile 3, very strongly. With the love card and the Gemini card here, I also sense that this is a soul connection. This is definitely someone whom you are going to vibe with. They are going to be the sun to your moon, or vice versa, moon to your sun. All right, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I don't know why I'm getting that, because lovers is actually a major arcana card and it generally denotes true love. Right, so very strongly for pile 3, I'm getting true love with this King of Wands coming in, and Leo the lover. Right, King of Wands is a fire sign generally, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it's most probably going to be a Leo, to be frank. All right, now with the Gemini and King of Swords, I'm also getting that it might be a mix of fire and air. All right, could be a Gemini. So this person could be a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini, or this person could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo, right? But there is something about twins here, so please take it as it resonates. You don't have to put a label to it, but I'm sensing a connection coming to you, which is very much your equal. The stars have aligned finally. The universe is in balance in terms of your relationship, and that's why you guys get to meet and transform each other. I'm seeing butterflies here. I'm seeing butterflies here. So it's almost like one butterfly has one wing, the other one has one, and they are one actually. right? So I am seeing a very, very strong partnership coming in here. Love, romance. If you're not looking for that, it's possible that it could even be in your career that this happens. So please take it as it resonates, and I sense it's going to happen as an epiphany. It's going to be very sudden that this is going to happen. It's possible that there might be social media involved here. It's possible you might get a message or a call from someone, and if you have some sort of a business on social media, or even if you are, not even if you don't have a business in general, you just, I think, most probably going to get contacted by this person. And it's all going to start off very soon, I sense. It's going to be almost like a epiphany of sorts, that all right, so this is my person. I'm clear now. And probably for some of you, I sense maybe you've been very, very unclear about this part of your life, the love part of your life, for some time. It's possible you've been conflicted about it, unclear about it, but this is clarity coming in, especially in your love life. I'm very strongly getting the love vibe here. I'm getting twin flames, I'm getting soulmates, I'm getting divine counterparts, whatever you want to label it, right? But I'm seeing very strongly in the next 3 months, pile number 1, meeting the love of their life. All right, so that is something that I sense. Now with this King of Wands, I sense this person is the one who's going to reach out to you. They are a beautiful lover. They'll be very caring, very communicative, I sense, very intelligent person, very possibly even someone who's very accomplished, I sense. Okay, it's possible they might get in touch with you via some sort of a collaboration. Maybe it could be a collaboration, or just wanting to connect with you just like that, to talk, or you guys could just hit it off over some sort of a conversation. But I am seeing that, this person, now I'm seeing, when I see the King of Wands and I see the King of Swords, I feel, and these are like double mirroring energies actually, because Gemini rules the air element, and the King of Swords is of air, and Leo is ruling the fire element, and this is fire, right? It is possible. Now I do feel it's possible for some of you that this person who comes into your life is someone who might initially show you a different side to them, right? Lovers is also about a choice, right? It's about 2 options. So I sense maybe this person might show either of these sides first. It's possible this person is, behaves in front of you like a Gemini, someone very intelligent, communicative, quick-witted, but someone who doesn't talk too much or holds back, because King of Swords is someone who doesn't talk very much. But actually at heart, this person is Leo the Lion, the King of Wands, someone who's very warm, very receptive, very playful, very magnanimous, affectionate. It's possible this person coming into your life might be, showing you a certain part of themselves which you might not resonate with, right? Which is why I'm getting the smoky mirror, right? It's possible that you might not be sure that this is the person you want to go for, or you might even look the other way. Okay, but then I sense that there's going to be some sort of an epiphany that is going to awaken you to the reality of this person. And that's when, this connection is going to start off. I don't know, I'm getting very strong love vibes here. So please let me know, because 3 months is not very long. But I do definitely sense that you have someone coming who might not show you what they are at first, but later on they are going to reveal their true side, which is a very beautiful, loving side. And then you might proceed towards this loving partnership, this loving connection with them. right? Now I also feel for people in terms of their careers, it's the same. In a way, I'm getting the energy that it's possible things have been stuck and unclear, in your careers, and there is going to be some awakening, some epiphany that is going to launch you into a choice. I sense, I don't know, in terms of a job, I'm sensing it's possible you guys might have a choice to either take up a certain project if you're within the same organization, or take up something which is new, a new offer of sorts. And maybe that is something, so there's going to be, with the Gemini energy here, there is, I feel, going to be a lot of communication, back and forth, intellectual talks, all of that stuff. And at the end of it, you might have to decide between these two offers which one you want. All right, so I am getting that as a career energy as well. For some of you, it's also possible there is some choice, that you will have to make, and you probably will be a little conflicted at first, but after that I feel you're going to have an epiphany and go for the right choice. It's also possible that this choice that you have in your career might be very different things. I mean, you might be offered projects which are drastically different from each other, or even job offers which are very, very, very different from each other. So you will have to choose, pile 3, that which one is more for you. And the advice here seems to be that go for something which you are passionate about. Okay, choose your heart over your logic, right? And that will make the choice easier and get you out of the smoky mirror phase. All right, but something major is happening to you guys, pile 1, in the next 3 months. With the Epiphany card, I am definitely seeing that something which is the core of you is going to be revealed. It's almost like, it says reveal your gifts. It's almost like your inner self is going to come out, and you are no longer going to be in the smoky mirror, phase of life. It's possible you've been in this for a long time, but to me, these look like almost major arcana cards. Something is going to happen in your life which is going to, bring out your soul self. All right, which is going to bring out the inner you, and you are headed for some sort of an epiphany. Please remember that. Now, what that is, I would love to know from you guys. To me, it's looking more like love. All right, very strongly. It's looking more like love. It might happen in the next 3 months, or it might happen in the next 6 months, but it's looking like something romantic for me. But like I said, if it is not, please apply it to whatever fits. But you are headed for some sort of an epiphany. It might come via messages or some social media or some phone call or something like that, right? And it is possible that you might not be able to see it at first, but when this epiphany happens, which it will happen, you will know that it is meant for you. It's also possible that if it is in romance, the person might be showing you a certain side, but they are not that kind of person, and eventually you will have an epiphany when they reveal what they're all about. And this is definitely a lover coming in. I definitely see that. All right, so please let me know. I'm very curious. All right, so with this, I'm going to go on to pile 2. So pile 2 with the Amethyst. Eagle. Seven of Cups. North Node, Destiny. the Fool, Strength, and Avenoya. Make peace with your past. Okay, so pile number 2. What's coming up in the next 3 months? I feel, mainly for you guys, I feel you might be in this energy of being very confused, about something in your life. It could be in any area, it could be in relationships, in career, in finances, whatever it is. Please apply it as it fits. But I sense there are choices that you have, but you're not able to take that choice or make that choice because of whatever reasons. I do feel that there has been some sort of trying times that you've gone through pile 2 in the past, right? It needed a lot of effort from you, a lot of strength from you, and probably you are in this energy right now of making peace with whatever happened. All right, you are going to make peace with whatever happened. There is a lot of strength I sense that has built up within you, a lot of focus that is coming up. But at this point I sense, after going through whatever it is that you've gone through in the past, I feel that you guys are a little conflicted, a little up in the air. You don't know what to focus on next. All right, it's almost like I'm seeing a pretty major turning point sort of a situation over here, because I sense that there are options. It might be to do with changing jobs, getting a new job, a new business, maybe love interest. There are options. Please apply it as it fits. But you have options and you're not clear at this point, right? Now, what is happening in the next 3 months is I see you gain a lot of focus. All right, both of these are number 7 cards, which means that you are being guided by spirit because number 7 is a card of spirituality. Number 7 is spirituality, and I feel that you are at this point being guided by the spirit. If you are not able to find a solution to something, if you're not able to decide about something, let it be and continue doing what you're doing, because very soon I sense with the eagle card here, I'm sensing that you are going to come into amazing clarity and focus. All right, focus being the main point here. All right, now once that happens, once the focus comes in, pile 2, I am seeing you head towards your destiny. I'm so sorry for the noise. It is traffic time, so very sorry. All right, so I am sensing that you guys are on this turning point of sorts at this point. You have made please excuse me. You've made peace with your past. You've burnt away anything that did not serve you. Okay, you probably might have been conflicted before doing that, I sense. It's not easy to do away with something from the past so easily. So I do sense that you've spent a lot of you've exerted a lot of strength, a lot of your energies in burning away what was not serving you, and that has taken a lot of your energy reserves, I sense. And so I feel you a little scattered at this point, maybe not able to understand, okay, so you have done away with the past at this point, but what next? So I sense clarity coming in about what is next. All right. I do feel that you are launching yourself into a new beginning, and that beginning is taking you towards your destiny. All right. When I see this card, it says soul school, learning curve, fulfillment, purpose, maturing experience, fruition, north star, process, development, practice, path, beacon, blossoming, becoming, integrity, journey. All right. So north node generally in astrology means destiny. All right. Now when I pair up the fool card here and the north node card here, as well as the eagle, I am seeing you headed straight towards your north star, your destiny. Okay, this is very powerful, to be frank. I'm having a bit of chills here because I don't know what it is that is in your destiny. Maybe it's a life path, a soul path. It is very positive, I must tell you that. It is almost like what I'm sensing is that it's going to bring you so much strength, stability, and it's almost like reaching the mountain peak. All right. So I don't know, and this is a beginning, so it's almost like, you know, you've started the journey of 1,000 miles with a single step, and this is the turning point that's coming up in the next 3 months. All right. There is going to be some sort of an option you are going to choose. Focus on it and take this leap of faith, which is going to launch you into your destiny, pile 3, in the next 3 months. So this is a very powerful time, I sense. Even in pile 1, I was seeing something life changing, and in this one as well, I'm seeing something very, very life changing. Now, this could be in any area. I sense mostly I'm sensing for people, let's say if they're going for something like a life purpose, you know, or a career or something like that. So whatever option you select is going to be with you for a long time to come, because you're destined, you know, to walk on that path or take up that career or business or whatever it is. All right. For some of you, I feel that, you know, if it is in terms of career or business, I sense it's going to be something very, very different from what you are used to. With the Fool card here and the make peace with your past, I do feel that, you know, maybe what you were doing in the past was not for your highest good. You might have been bored, you might have been very lost and conflicted and not sure about whether this is your path. But now, in the next 3 months, you are going to be deciding upon what really is your path and being very focused about it. All right, I'm seeing very clear and sharp focus and vision with the eagle card here, and you taking off, you know, into the skies, literally. Okay. In terms of love relationships, you know, you can apply it to love as well. I do feel that, you know, for a lot of you, you have been conflicted and hurt and abandoned and whatever. You've gone through tough things in your past. But I sense that, you know, you are in the process of burning away any negative beliefs, any negative baggage or emotions. And probably some of you are, you know, even confused about what you should do next, you know, in terms of love. I mean, you know, because you've just had something which has not been a very pleasant experience. So I do feel a very new beginning is starting in love as well. It's possible you have choices, right? But even if you don't have choices, I do sense that you are headed towards your destiny in terms of love. So this is a very important period in your life. I sense the person you are supposed to meet, pile 3, in these 3 months. It could even be 8 months actually. We're not really, you know, exactly going by timelines, but I feel the next phase that's coming up now for you guys is you meeting your destined partner, your, the one that destiny wants you to be with for a long period of time. This person is going to be very strong, loyal, supportive, someone who is bonded to you, in a sacred way, because destiny chose this person for you. You are headed, this is a compass, you are headed in the right path now. So if it's possible, you guys might have deterred from your paths in the past, and you might have taken other paths, but now it's all coming together. I sense with the star here, I sense it's all coming together for you guys. And you are, if you're looking at love, you are meeting someone who is going to make you feel like someone very strong, not someone who's scattered or someone who's wounded. This person is going to provide so much healing and strength and support to you that you are going to be flying high like the eagle, right? You are meeting your destiny, pile 2, in the next 3 months. So I do feel maybe there are some major shifts going on, because this is the second pile with, frankly, 3 months. I don't know if big things happen in 3 months, but I don't know. I am sensing some very major stuff happening in the next 3 months for most of the piles. We still have to see pile 3. But this is very clear. You guys are headed for your power, your strength. You have been a little reticent in the past, maybe because you were hurt, you were underconfident, but now you're going to be soaring like the eagle, because the universe is providing you with all the strength, with all the resources that you need to soar this high. I do feel the path is going to be revealed. If you're conflicted about it, don't push yourself. The path will be revealed according to your destiny. Your destiny is very much at play here, pile number 2. I am stressing on that because the destiny card comes up rarely. Okay, and I do feel you are going to be feeling more clear, more stronger, more focused, and also renewed to some extent. With Make Peace with Your Past and the Fool, I feel some of you are finally going to be in this energy of releasing any past attachments or baggages and coming into this fresh new energy of a new start. I also feel that it's going to be a very playful time. It's not going to be so emotionally heavy. This is the time to make new beginnings. This is the time to walk the path of your destiny, because whatever was in the past is now over. It's time for you to lay new foundations, soar like the eagle, reach for your North Star, pile 2. Okay, so if you feel slightly confused initially, it's fine. In the next 3 months, things are going to get clearer and clearer. For some of you, I feel you might take some very, very different decisions, things that you are not, things that you generally don't decide like that, I sense. You might end up taking leaps of faith in some area of your life. It could be love, it could be finances, career, etc., which this leap of faith is going to launch you into your destiny. Okay, so it is something that is coming up for you guys in the next 3 months. So be aware, be alert, because destiny is calling, right? Okay, with that, let's go to pile 3. Alright, so pile 3 with the green aventurine. The sorcerer. Opposition, balance. Nine of Pentacles. The Emperor. The Three of Pentacles. And Maximus, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Interesting. Okay, so pile 3, what I'm sensing here, what's coming up in the next 3 months. First of all, the very first thing that I'm getting is some sort of an opposition. I mean, the energy that I'm feeling here is that of a push and pull. All right, there is an energy of being very like I'm seeing shadow and light. All right, it's possible that you might be conflicted about something in some area of your life, be it your career, relationships, or finances, or studies, health, something. I'm seeing like a black and white energy here. So it might be that you are constantly switching. When I say opposition, balance, it says relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, calls out. I am seeing some sort of a back and forth energy here. So we will see what it is. Now with the sorcerer card, this to me is a lot like the magician. All right. I feel you guys are going to be manifesting or working on something in the next 3 months, something important, I sense. With the Three of Pentacles is generally working on something, to create something of lasting value, something important, something foundational. I see some very, very minute and detailed work going on in the next 3 months. It could be a project, it could be a business, and you are sort of in this energy of being a sorcerer, of being a manifester, while you work as well. Right now, with the Maximus card and the Emperor card here, I am seeing this opposition energy, because here it says, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Meaning that you are feeling a sense of lack somewhere. Whereas the Emperor here is, someone who's very established. So it's possible you might be, switching back and forth about how you're feeling about yourself in this month. It's possible that you are working on something and you keep having these thoughts of whether you're going to be successful or not. And somewhere you feel you're going to be successful, whether it's a relationship or a job or business, whatever it is. At one point you might be feeling that, you will be successful, but the other side of you says that maybe you won't, So I am seeing the energy of conflict for you guys in the next 3 months. All right. But with that said, I do feel that the next 3 months are involving you guys working on something very important. Something which is going to have this sort of lasting value in the future, in the times to come. All right, where you are going to be finally standing on your own 2 feet, feeling independent, financially independent, stable, established, in power, maybe even rich, someone who's influential. I sense that, these 3 months are going to be the building blocks, or laying of the foundations for something that is going to establish you in the future. Okay, now with that said, I am seeing a lot of people energy here. So it's possible that you might be collaborating with someone, maybe if it's a business opportunity, a new business you would start, or even a new project within your organization. I do feel, a lot of collaboration. It's possible there are three people who are going to be collaborating, because this is the Three of Pentacles. So it's possible you are either of these and the other two are someone else, maybe people you know, contacts, whatever. One is the Sorcerer, one is the Nine of Pentacles, this lady, and the third one is the Emperor. So it's possible the Emperor is someone, the Emperor could be you, or the Emperor could be someone who's going to help you in building this. There is the energy of something major being built or worked upon in the next 3 months for you, pile 3. Okay, it's also possible, I'm seeing that money is going to be involved. Either you're going to be investing your money, or you're going to be getting returns or something from this. But there is a sense of, finances. There is a focus on finances here. With the Two Pentacles cards here, I am sensing a focus on finances. I'm seeing a slow building up. So it's possible when you start month 1, it's going to be Three of Pentacles. And then from there, within the next 3 months or 9 months, you get to this Nine of Pentacles, which is financial abundance coming in. I do feel there might be thoughts of whether you can afford it or not, these back and forth thoughts of whether you should invest in something or not, can you afford it or not. And that's where I sense, these other people come in. So it's possible you might have connections who are going to fund this venture, fund this business, or join you in this. I'm getting a lot of business or work related energy from pile 3, but it is definitely something that you are starting off that you want to build and make big. All right. Now, in terms of love, I'm not really sensing anything major here. It's possible that, for a lot of you, I sense it's possible that you are in this energy of Nine of Pentacles and the Sorcerer and the Emperor. You don't really need anyone. Sometimes you do feel a little empty, but you are at a place at this point that you don't really need anyone to complete you. I'm seeing a lot of stability within yourself, at least in the emotional area. Even in the financial area, I'm seeing stability, but emotionally, I'm sensing a lot of stability here. I'm seeing you guys working with the power of manifestation, maybe to attract, a perfect balance, a perfect partner, someone who balances you out, someone who is a complementary, not a similar, maybe a complementary. And you are working towards it, but there is no sense of lack or insecurity, because you are in your full power. You are probably people who are very financially independent or mature, or very capable, agile people. So you're not really looking for anyone who just like that. I sense if you're looking for someone, you are willing to wait, you are willing to work on yourself as well as your surroundings, as long as you attract someone very stable and established, and someone who can offer you the kind of stability or commitment or emotions that you are seeking. You are actually in love, seeking a perfect balance at this time, right? And I do feel for some of you that you might be attracting that kind of person, but I also feel that there is this energy of the Sorcerer here, which means that you might have a choice. You might have two people, one of which might not be someone, might be a kind of trickster, and the other one being someone who's really reliable. So you might have to decide on that. And basically, it's like, you need to so yeah, sorry, the video got cut out. So I was saying that, it's possible there might be a choice between someone who's very reliable and someone who might be a bit of a trickster, and you might be someone caught in between, and you might have to decide. And it's possible that you might be conflicted, you might be back and forth about it, but you are advised to work on this. Give it time. Look at your foundations. Look at what the person is offering you, because you don't really need anybody to offer you anything. You are very fulfilled yourself, but you need to find out the proper intentions of the person who is offering whatever it is they're offering to you. All right. Now, for some of you, I also feel there is a lot of balancing going on within yourself. I sense you are coming into your power in the next 3 months. If you have had a feeling of lack, or of a fact that maybe you're lonely, that you don't have anybody with you at this point, maybe you have this feeling of being left out or abandoned, that feeling is going to be replaced by you feeling very, very independent, stable, and balanced, not feeling as though you constantly need someone to balance you out, to make you happy. I'm seeing a lot of self-love happening for you guys in the next 3 months, which is very powerful actually. You are coming into the energy of doing away with the lack mentality, I sense. And this is something very powerful and very life-changing, I sense. Now, also, I'm seeing that with the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles and the Sorcerer, I am seeing you guys, for some of you, I sense you might even be offered like a job, a new job, or a new project, something that is going to bring in some sort of financial abundance. I'm seeing financial abundance to a large extent in this pile. You are going to be at the end of the next 3 months feeling quite financially or otherwise independent. All right, independent and in a mode to manifest things in a more confident, assertive, established, stable energy, which is coming up for you guys, pile number 3. So it's almost like a transition from feeling like you have an empty table, to going back and forth about it, to starting work, and then to coming into this kind of an energy. So this is a beautiful shift or transition that I'm seeing over a period of 3 months for you guys. And I think this is very powerful because it is offering to put you in this Emperor energy, which is someone who is unshakable. This is someone who is not deterred, not going back and forth. This is a very sure and very confident energy that you are coming into in the next 3 months. Pile 3. Okay, for some of you, I also feel there might be relocation involved, maybe work related or something like that. For some of you, I feel there might be a promotion on the cards that might happen, and for some of you it might even be conflicts with people. All right, so you need to be a little aware of that, because I do see this back and forth energy, so please be aware of that. But primarily, if I look at it, I'm seeing a transition from feeling alone, from feeling lack, to feeling very fulfilled within yourself. So either you are going to be feeling fulfilled, or there is someone coming in your life who's going to offer you that fulfillment. So this is what I am seeing for pile number 3 as to what's going to happen in the next 3 months, right? So with that, I'm going to end this reading. Please do let me know. I love reading your comments. I know I always comment. They might be late, but I do comment. Please let me know what happened once this is done or whenever it happens. If you remember, please do let me know. I'm very interested. Thank you so much for your likes and your subscribes. Please email me in case you want a private reading, because I might not be able to take phone calls. So please email me or WhatsApp me. I will definitely revert to you when I'm out of my readings. Okay? Thank you so much for everyone who's taken private readings with me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm glad things are resonating. You guys have actually, launched me into a very different, path altogether, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. Thank you so much for your support. Bye bye. Have a good day.